Right, this is the last of this series of videos on the text about this transformation in a collège led by le bulletin sans notes. Okay, once again here, two, maybe three ideas in this paragraph. It's actually fairly dense. And we start from the beginning, that first sentence, which is always so important, with the main idea in it. Le dispositif. Now, le dispositif is actually the word for set up, okay? Could be a useful one for you. Oblige les élèves à travailler plus, okay? So the first thing is, well, with le bulletin sans notes, students have to, okay? Oblige is that, okay? They have to. They have to work harder. They have to work more. Well, why is that the case? Remember, assessments are different. This is what's being explained in the quote here from Madame Thirier, and Madame Thirier is probably a professor or teacher of some sort, okay? Whoops, my phone's going. I'm just going to have to pause that. I'll be right back. And we are back with that idea that students are actually working more because they're permanently assessed, and they're assessed on skills. So if they, I suppose, fail an assessment, okay, or if they're unable to show that they have actually acquired a given skill, then they'll go back at it and they'll try again. And they might have, you know, soutien. Soutien here is tutor, okay. See how we got s'entraîner, to train, être réévalué, to be reassessed, okay. So that is the first idea being developed here. The second idea here is in the middle of this paragraph here, and probably best epitomized with this quote here, okay. On ne trie plus, on emmène chacun au maximum de ses possibilités. So that's the role of the teacher here that is being displayed, okay. The teacher is not here to separate, and that's the verb trier here, to separate, to sort, okay, the good students from the bad students. On emmène chacun. I've actually accidentally used on accompagne, okay. So the teacher here is to accompany students along the way, okay, to make sure they can reach their best, okay, and their full potential. So I believe it's probably not a bad thing. All right, and the last idea being developed here is côté parent. Well, what do parents think about it? You know, on the part of the parents, okay, la confiance règne, okay. So the parents are actually quite confident. They think that their kids are becoming more autonomous. They understand better, okay. They can se prendre en main. That's the expression we've got here. Se prendre en main means actually to take matters in your own hands if you want, okay. Take your responsibilities. Retravailler, work again. Leur lacune, okay. This word here is one that maybe you can use and look into. Lacune, look it up in the dictionary, okay. Something like shortcoming, something that you know you're missing, that you haven't achieved, and so on, okay. So there you go. Parents are all for it, okay. So we now have, that's the last in this series of small videos. I think there's like 4 or 5 on this text, each detailing ideas in the few paragraphs of these texts. What I want you to do now is try to make those ideas your own, okay. So instead of saying, I'll just give you an example here. Instead of saying that le bulletin sans notes gets students to work more, well, as you've read in the article, you can say, well, I think that, you know, le bulletin sans notes would get students to work more. That's the idea. We are unashamedly stealing the ideas from this, okay? And stealing the ideas mean, well, we're getting the vocabulary that's in there as well. We're just going to have to adapt it, but that's something that we can do in class. Okay, that's it. Remember, pause, rewind, listen to it again, watch it again, and so on. But the main thing is, okay, do the work before you get to class. Otherwise, I'm just going to be lecturing you in class, and that's just pointless. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.